So I think what we do here is we protect Eliki, and we just Woodhammer Ursaluna. Because, like, what's stopping that, you know? Actually, I think we go full offensive on Ursaluna. Ooh, do we terrible? Is it worth tearing my 32 HP Regieleki? If they're going the Trick Room route, that means they've got to have Heatran in the back and probably, I would say Urshifu. Fuck it, we ball. We're killing this thing right here, right now. I assumed it would have protected the first turn. If this works, it's going to be so awesome. I mean, Regieleki moves first. He protects! No! Oh, fudge. Yo, what's going on today, peeps? As you can see, we're back here with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked videos. More Regulation D content now that we have more Pokemon. And today, I got a nice one for you. I'm using Pokemon that I don't think I've ever even used before. Or a Pokemon I don't think I've ever used before. And I'm having a lot of fun doing this Regulation D stuff. It's so nice making these new teams, even though the meta's kind of already developed into like either Cresselia Trick Room or Tornadus Tailwind. You know how it goes. But as you can see right here at the top, we have our team. Now, Heatran. I want to start with Heatran. Heatran's up. I actually got to change this. Heatran is a Pokemon I have never used before because most of the time he's not legal, and I'm kind of fairly new to this whole Pokemon rank thing. And so Heatran's been popping up in the meta partly because of its good typing, fire and steel. It has the 4 times weakness to ground, but you can get around that with the Terra. And its good ability, Flash Fire. It's immune to fire type attacks. It makes it for a good switch in. And it's pretty bulky. I mean, we're rocking max HP and max special attack, but I mean, 106 special defense, 106 defense, and 91 HP it's decent bulk, you know. And Terra-type water, I know most people are running Terra-type grass on this, but I didn't have enough grass shards, I'll be honest with you. Water was the next best thing. And also water is a resistance to Urshifu. Urshifu is running around prevalent in this meta, so it's nice to resist at least the Rapid Strike Urshifu. Rocking the Charcoal on this thing, along with Protect, Flash Cannon, Heat Wave, and Earth Power. One thing I will note about this Heatran is Heat Wave. I've played a few games with this team, and Heat Wave, I swear I've missed that thing more than I miss a Rock Slide. And it hurts, you know. I think they have the same accuracy, but point is, Heat Wave can miss, and it's lost me some things, or lost me some games. So keep that in mind. Next Pokemon I want to bring here is Regieleki. Now, I would say this is a pretty standard Regieleki set. The weird thing is in all of my games, I think I've played like 50 games of Regulation D. I haven't seen a Regieleki yet, but when you look at Pikalytics right here, it says Regieleki is like the number 18th used Pokemon. And I find that really strange because I've yet to see one. But nevertheless, we're using a Regieleki in this one. Actually, okay, sorry, I just realized my webcam was kind of blocking everything. So I'll get you a look at Heatran real quick again right here. We have Charcoal, Flash Fire, Protect, Flash Cannon, Heat Wave, Earth Power, Terra Water. Back to Eleki, we're rocking Terra Ice. I know a lot of people on Showdown were rocking Terra Ice, Terra Blast on Regieleki just to get rid of like Landorus and stuff like that. Because Landorus is pretty common. I've faced quite a few of them. But I would say this is a pretty standard set. A lot of people rock the, the electromagnet item, I think, on it or whatever, but I prefer Sash. The other thing you have to watch out for is Cleavor setting up Stealth Rock with that, whatever the name of that thing's move is. I did run into one of those earlier, and Stealth Rock breaks your Sash, so it makes it pretty hard to play against. But nevertheless, you got Electro Web for speed control, Thunderbolt for damage output, Terra Blast, obviously for those like grass and ice types. It could even go good into Amoonguss in certain scenarios. You know how it goes. Thundurus too. Any of the genies. And then another Pokemon that I don't think I've ever used, at least in ranked or competitively. I use it in just about every playthrough, would be Gyarados. I would have liked to have changed Gyarados' Terra type to like ground or something. But once again, I don't have enough Terra shards. But Gyarados, great bulk. Could use a little more defense, but it's okay. This one's more offensive, I would say, with speed and attack investment. I know a lot of people like to run way bulkier sets, but I wanted to have a little offensive investment. We got Safety Goggles and Ice Fang. That's mainly to deal with like Landorus or Amoonguss, stuff like that. Waterfall for flinches. Thunder Wave is coming in clutch so many times on Gyarados. Just being able to get a Thunder Wave off and even just paralysis or just outspeeding the Pokemon in subsequent turns. It's amazing. And then obviously Intimidating on Gyarados is insanely useful. All around great Pokemon. You just have to watch out for, I guess, Regielekis and Zapdos. Zapdos is pretty prevalent in the meta. I think I faced like 3 of them. It's not something you see super often, but Zapdos is a very big threat, to say the least. And then we are rocking Garchomp. I think Garchomp is a Pokemon I did use in Sword and Shield. I can't remember. But this is just a full offensive set. One thing to note, this actually should be Poison. We're rocking Terra Poison for the Fairy Resistance and Poison Jab. I know a lot of Hisui and Gudras run around in the meta and they like to be Terra Fairy. This gives you that super effective coverage into that. Like Garchomp is just kind of it's a good counter to Hisui and Gudra because you have the dragon and ground typing. Obviously Gudra's weak to the ground. And then if it Terra Fairies, you have Poison Jab. Simple enough. I know a lot of Hisui and Gudra also like to run Terra Flying. But I've only seen that once compared to the Terra Fairy. And then we'll get into the last 2 Pokemon here. We have a different Flutter Mane set than what I normally do. We're still rocking max special attack, but I decided to invest more in bulk because I was tired of getting hit with sucker punches and dying from Chimpao. So basically this EV spread lets me survive a sucker punch from Chimpao, obviously aside from crits. And I believe a sucker punch from Urshifu as well, dark type Urshifu. So having a little more bulk allows for Flutter Mane to stay out on the field and get another big attack off, especially with booster energy, boosting a special attack. And max special attack. So, and then Rillaboom. Rillaboom's the same set that we were rocking in the last video. Supportive, Fake Out, Knockoff, Woodhammer, Recovery with Grassy Surge. I was thinking about changing its item, but I kind of like having Grassy Seed. So, you know, it is what it is. Terra Grass, Terra Fairy, Terra Ice, Terra Water. Terra Water as well, and Terra Poison is what we're rocking on this team. Now, let's get into the battles. Alright, so here we are. One thing I forgot to mention is this team kind of has that Fire, Water, Grass core that's pretty defensive and very, very good. I said something about a Zapdos, and look, we got a Zapdos. So one thing to note about this team is Zapdos can carry Tailwind, which I would say probably 90% of them do. So this is a Trick Room and Tailwind team. You would think they're probably going to go the Trick Room route, considering I have Eliki. So I'm thinking what we can do here is let's lead with Chomp. Who would you lead if you're going to go? I would say Gyarados. Actually, Chomp and Flutter Mane? Do I even bring Chomp? Does Chomp look good here? Chomp goes good in the Torkoal, goes good in the Flutter Mane, goes good in the Heatran. And I would say it's pretty average. Yeah, I think I like Chomp here. Do we lead Chomp, though? I think we could have Chomp in the back. But I think Chomp would be pivotal in preventing Trick Room. I don't know if I like Rillaboom here. Oh god, I'm panicking. Okay, so I kind of panicked there at the end. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do Chomp Flutter Mane or Chomp Gyarados. I went with Gyarados. I wanted to bring Heatran for the fire immunity. So, I don't know. It was kind of a panic, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. For Redraft Heatran. Okay. So, I can say right off the bat, I would say Heatran's probably going to Terra. Heatran's in a really bad spot. So what I can do, you know what would be the biggest brain idea? Heatran goes Terra Grass. I Poison Jab into it. I Terra Poison, Poison Jab. Oh. I don't think I can prevent... I don't think I can prevent Chirp Room, can I? What if we just Earthquake and Waterfall into the Farigiraf? Does Farigiraf protect? There's the Terra... Ah, man, it was such an easy read. I should have went with it, dude. Ah, Terra Grass. Oh, such an easy read. What am I doing? If Garchomp survives this turn, I should hopefully win. But I'm doing Earthquake because I want to get damage into the Farigiraf and hopefully KO it. Ah, that's not enough, though. We could get a flinch, though. A flinch would be huge. Oh, it's buried, too. So what is Heatran going to do? Oh, it has Terra Blast. No, my plan. Oh, Chomp survives? So Trick Room comes out. Ah, literally, I was saying it's going to be the easiest read. So I think we Protect here, and then we Ice Fang. Actually, I kind of like the idea of a Thunder Wave, but I'm going to Ice Fang. The only issue is Ice Fang can miss too. It's like 95% accurate. So like, I really hope it doesn't miss, but it could miss. And anybody that plays Pokemon knows that if a move's not 100% accurate, then it's 50% accurate. So withdraws for Farigiraf. That's big. And a Torkoal. Okay. Honestly, I think next turn we can serve Garchomp. We switch out into Heatran. Heat Waves. See, if I would have known he was going to Heat Wave, I would have not protected. I would have just Poison Jab or even Earthquake. That did a lot of damage, though. Ice Fang might... It just gets KO. That's... Oh, it was a crit. I feel... I mean, obviously... The crit's in my favor, so I feel good about it, but I also feel bad because I don't know if that would have KO'd without the crit. But that puts me in a really good spot. So they go back into Farigiraf. Farigiraf usually carries Dazzling Gleam, and the berry's already been set off. So I think what we do here. Do we protect Gyarados? I think Gyarados survives this unless he can't Terra Fire. So let's see. Eruption, I just eat that. My question is, with Eruption, Helping Hand, does that completely negate the move? Or does it still hit Gyarados? Okay, so it still hits Gyarados, and with the Helping Hand, he gets the KO. Okay. So I think what we can do now is we Terra Water. We put Torkoal in a really tricky spot, because I think Torkoal also usually carries... Torkoal usually carries, like, Earth Power, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, Earth Power. So we're going to have to Terra here. And I think we just Earth Power their Torkoal. They can't do like a Terra Flying or a Terra... whatever you call it. Like a Terra Fire or Terra Flying or something like that. So I think we're pretty safe as long as they can switch in. I would assume we're going to get a Dazzling Gleam from Farigiraf. We're actually faster than... Oh, yeah, no, we're not faster. Just kidding. I was thinking that was Heatran moving. Dazzling Gleam comes out. See, now imagine turn 1, I make that read. Oh, we'd be in... Is it sashed? Oh. So I think what we have here... We can Heat Wave this, and I think we have a free switch into Flutter. Because I don't see them attacking Flutter except with a Dazzling Gleam, and Flutter is just going to take that pretty easy. And Trick Room should be up next turn, I believe. So, I'm sitting in a decent spot. It just depends on what their last Pokemon is. Because they have, what, Heatran, Farigiraf, Torkoal. So they haven't revealed their last Pokemon, but Torkoal is completely useless right now. Or not completely, but... You know, he's not there. Just put it in simple terms. So I think we get good positioning on Fluttermane unless they read this. But even if they do, I think Fluttermane has enough bulk and special defense that it survives the attack. So Torkoal Heat Waves doesn't affect me. How much does this do? Wow, okay. I fucking lied, apparently. Okay, so we get the double knockout. Heatran was faster than Farigiraf. Oh. Look at this. Battle of the Heatrans. Crazy. Crazy time we live in. So let's see who their last Pokemon... Zapdos. So that puts me in a tricky spot. So, obviously I can protect. Wait, Trick Room didn't end? Oh, Trick Room... I guess Trick Room's been over. I don't know. Did I see Trick Room just not win? So I can Heat Wave here. Zapdos is going to be faster. Or I can switch into Garchomp. And pray he goes with an electric type. But is that too easy of a read? Let's try that. I don't think that's too easy of a read. The issue is... Zapdos can be kind of specially bulky. Or Zapdos is kind of bulky. Not specially bulky. We could get a special attack drop on this. But let's see if they take the bait. That does a lot of damage. Thunderbolt, boom, they took the bait. Alright. Photosynthesis wears off, but then my booster energy activates. So that's just GG's. See, if I would have made that read turn 1, oh man, we would have been, and like, we probably would have won the game. So, I don't think there's anything they can do now in a 1v3. Battle's canceled. So, we'll take that. So, and what's funny is I played like 4 games with this team, and that's the first time I've used Garchomp, and he came in big. So we got another trainer. Nice to see. One thing I also didn't note during the introduction is the ability to Earthquake beside Gyarados. Or even Heatran too. Like if I Terra Water Heatran, I can just spam an Earthquake. Heatran eats that pretty well. Now this team is interesting. This is like a... It's like a Trick Room, but like not a Trick Room. Gallade is a Pokemon that interests me because I have no idea what the hell that Pokemon does. And even Zoroark. Being able to elude itself. A lot of people like to lead with Zoroark. But have it disguised as something else. So I think... What we do here, they're probably going to go with like a Zoroark Farigiraf lead. I think what we do is we leave Fluttermane into... So we can't use priority. Do we just go full offense? We go Farigiraf Heatran? Or not for Farigiraf Heatran. Heatran. Or do we go Flutter Garchomp again? I kind of like... Chomp. Fuck, I panicked. I don't know if I should have brought Rillaboom. I kind of think Gyarados would have been a play. Oh, Gyarados would have been nice to have for Intimidate against Iron Hands. I don't know. I kind of messed that one up. I gotta be quicker with these picks. I'm choking. See what I can do. Iron Hands for Ridgeraft, so they have fake out pressure. I think they get Trick Room up, but I think what I do here is I just go full offensive into the Iron Hands. He's gonna have to Terra. He can't Terra Grass though. I guess he can. Do we go full offense into Iron Hands? He Terra Grasses and fakes out into Heatran. Where does that leave me? Do I protect? What if we just go full offensive into him? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Fake out, yep. Okay. Special attack boosted Moonblast. I mean, that does not what I expected. Trick Room comes out. So now Iron Hands can Drain Punch into the Heatran. But I think what we do here is we just... Does Dazzling Gleam get the KO? See, it worries me that Dazzling Gleam won't get the KO. So I think what we do is just protect Heatran. Because I would assume he Drain Punches into it. Twin Beam. What the hell is even that? To break a Sash? Drain Punch. Nice. Alright, so we get rid of the Iron Hands. Oh. That leaves me free to Terra Water, honestly. That puts me in a really good spot. I don't know what the hell Twin Beam is. I've never seen that move in my entire life. Oh. But I guess it's just to break like a Focus Sash. So I think Flutter Mane's definitely done its job. Delayed. Psychic. Psychic Fighting. Do we need to Terra Water? Some of these fighting types. So let's just say we do this. How about we just protect and switch into Rillaboom? Seems fairly safe, I think. You would think Delayed would maybe launch an attack into Flutter Mane? Maybe not. I don't even know. But Rillaboom can't fake out. That's a big issue. But we can knock off. Also, wouldn't be surprised if they Terra'd. But I think if they would have Terra'd, they would have did it would have went through the animation, right? Yeah. Okay. Twin Beam. Actually into the Rillaboom. Interesting. That does a good bit of damage. For a Pokemon that's not generally considered offensive. So now we get a little bit of recovery on my end with the grassy terrain. Where do we go from here, though? We have a little bit of bulk, so I wonder if Flutter Mane can survive the Psycho Cut. I think we can Dazzle and Gleam and knock off here. I think that seems fairly safe. Twin Beam comes out. If they double into Rillaboom, Rillaboom goes bye-bye, but I don't think they do. So I get a nice knockoff into... Do I survive? I do not survive. He gets a crit. Okay. We are stalling out turns of Trick Room, though. And it's Life Orb. Okay. Life Orb crits are not very cool. It's Rocky Helmet. Well, we knock off the Rocky Helmet at least. Psycho Cut. Who do we Terra here? Who do we Terra? I think we Terra Water. Heat Wave. Protect. What does that get me? It's gonna, if he Psycho Cuts, I don't think Water. The crits. The crits are what matters. I mean, Protect's not too easy of a read, is it? We're not going to KO the Farigiraf right now. That's the issue. We're going to bring it down to Berry Range. Or, well, it's not buried, actually. I just knocked off its... I was thinking about the last one we played against. I would see a close combat also coming into the Heatran. Wouldn't we be faster under Trick Room than Gallade? I don't even know what type of move Twin Beam is. We avoid the attack, whatever happened. Oh. Wait, you're telling me I missed both with Heat Wave? Oh, I thought we avoided his attack. I was trying to look up the move. We actually missed both. We're going for a double protect. Maybe we can get lucky. We got it! Okay. What does that do? Gallade protects. Why does Gallade protect? Do I at least hit Heat Wave? Okay. Come close. The Trick Rooms again. I didn't realize Trick Room ran out. If I would... Damn, if I would have realized that, I could have attacked. I have Garchomp in the back. I think we survived the Twin Beam. The issue is if they double in. Okay. Okay. We take that. Who does Gallade attack? It's decent damage. Sacred Sword. Probably a crit. They still have another Pokemon. I need to figure out what type of move Twin Beam is, because I'm still confused. It's a Psychic. Okay. So what do we do here? Do we Earthquake Protect? Garchomp's obviously the faster mon. Does Flash Cannon pick up the KO? 80, 95. I think Heat Wave has more of a chance. I think we protect Garchomp. They don't seem to be respecting the Heatran, so I'm going to keep attacking with it. Twin Beam goes into Chomp. Heat Wave comes out. Oh, so close, man. But he dies if he attacks Heatran, he dies to Life Orb. Sacred Sword. My God, that did so much damage. What on earth? Okay, so who's our last Pokemon then? Missing that Heat Wave on both Pokemon actually was crucial. So there's Zoroark. I don't know how fast Zoroark is. How fast is Zoroark? Base speed, base speed, base speed, base speed, base speed, base speed, base speed. Zoroark. Sui. It's base 105. So I should outspeed it with both Pokemon. So I think we can just Flash Cannon and then Dragon Claw. I should just pick up the KO, right? Battle's canceled. Yep. Wow. I don't know how I won that one. That was crazy. Even with that Heat Wave miss, I still won. Like that. Just kind of goated for real, for real. Okay, so we now are in our last and final game. I think the only thing I'm really worried about is I haven't used Eliki yet. And I don't think I'm going to be using him in this matchup either. Because, I mean, if that's Water Urshifu, there's a chance. But, you know, how about we bring him? Terra Ice Terra Blast doesn't sound bad. But do we lead it? How do we stop? Okay, so I don't even think Trick Room is my biggest concern. because I think my team can function decently well under Trick Room. I think my biggest concern is Zapdos Urshifu lead Tailwind. So I think to prevent that lead, we're going to go with this and this. Because if it is the Trick Room lead, we can fake out. If it's not the Trick Room lead, then we can with Regieleki. Question is, what do we do from here? Rough Skin Garchomp's also a possibility to consider. I kind of want to bring Heatran. Actually, do I? I want to bring Gyarados Garchomp. Fuck it, we ball. I think Heatran would have been decent in this matchup. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Also, I don't know if Regieleki is decent in this matchup. I think we should have just left Heatran and Eleki on the bench and brought the rest of them. But I want to feature Regieleki because, you know, he's cool. He's Regieleki, you know. But the lead I can see them is Cresselia, Ursaluna, Ursaluna Protect. Yep. Ursaluna Protect, Cresselia do its thing. So what we can do is fake out Cresselia and Thunderbolt it. We are sashed. Ooh, but knockoff sounds good too. I think we knock off next turn. Fake out. Boom. Unless, imagine it's Covert Cloak. I would be impressed. Ursaluna did not protect though. It EQs. I actually assumed it would protect. So that actually doesn't bring me to Sash either. Gets a crit on Rillaboom. Not very cash money. Oh. So I think what we do here is we protect Eleki. And we just Woodhammer Ursaluna. Because, like, what's stopping that, you know? Actually, I think we go full offensive on Ursaluna. Ooh, do we terrible? Is it worth tearing my 32 HP Regieleki? If they're going the Trick Room route, that means they've got to have Heatran in the back and probably, I would say Urshifu. Fuck it, we ball. We're killing this thing right here, right now. I assumed it would have protected the first turn. If this works, it's going to be so awesome. I mean, Regieleki moves first. He protects! No! Oh, fudge. Oh, we put all of our eggs into that. Why does he protect this turn? It makes no sense. Okay. So I think what we can do here is we protect this turn with Eleki. We keep him in to stall out a turn of Trick Room. And I think we just... Do we knock off Cresselia? Did Cresselia have an item? I don't know, Cresselia's not really doing anything. Do we need to really give it the respect? You know? Ah, that turn. Imagine that turn plays out. So what's he doing? Terra... Normal? Terra normal. I think Facade KOs. This battle's just going completely downhill. It's actually going so downhill, I don't know what to do. Facade goes into Rillaboom. If Rillaboom survives this, he'd be cool, but he doesn't. That's even with a Grassy Seed defense boost. If you think about it. Lunar Healing. I don't know, Moonblast. Yeah, I think we just lose the game off that. But it is what it is. We tried. I mean, I made a hard read. I should have made that hard read first turn because I was thinking about it. But I assumed, I mean, 90% of the time, Ursaluna's protect. So, you know, I think it's best to play the chance game. And, you know, bank on them not protecting. So, I would assume... I don't think I'm getting out of this. We're going to go for a flinch. Or, actually, we can't go for a flinch. He outspeeds me. See, what we could have did last turn was switching Gyarados for the Oh my god, that KOs too with Intimidate? What on earth? Oh, man, I had every situation to go for that on turn 1. There were so many ways this battle could have went. Crazy, though. Imagine him get a para and he doesn't get healed. I still think it's crazy that even with Intimidate, that KOs. I love the way Regieleki bounces. Dude, is it even worth protecting? I mean, sure. You can protect EQ for funsies. But I would assume if Facade KO'd everything else, it's going to KO Garchomp too. So, that's crazy that it KO'd Gyarados even with Intimidate. Or some of the Earthquakes. That actually... I mean, our Earthquake too. I should have probably... That did nothing to Garchomp. I probably should have Dragon Clawed, honestly. I didn't even think about Cresselia having Levitate. I've been so out of this game. That's tough, man. We probably could have brought it back, but that did nothing to Ursaluna. Ursaluna's just so physically bulky. Trick Room's got to be close to ending, though, right? Yeah, there's one turn of Trick Room left, so... I'm not too sure why they didn't Facade into the... What if we go for the double Protect? Because we Ball? And Dragon Claw. We get the... Bro, I'm 2 for 2 on double Protects today. I don't think Dragon Claw is going to do much of anything either. You would think Cresselia would Moonblast Garchomp. It's a crit! No! Well, it is what it is. GG, I guess. Wow, I'm Cresselia. I'm cool. I sit here and click Lunar Blessing the whole time. Well, at least we get Twisted Dimensions that return to normal. And Regieleki's still on the field. Crazy. GG's, brother. GG's. We take our L's with pride. Although I could have won this game. Crazy time. We take those. We got 2 nice wins. I just gotta pick Pokemon on this team better. So